Hello Aries, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Aries for the week of January 3rd. Now Aries, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Aries, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone that's someone impersonating me, please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if you'd like to get to know me more, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. And now, if this message resonates, please consider hitting that like button. And if you regularly watch my content and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it if you did. A small percentage of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. Same is true if this is the first time that you are here watching me. So let's see what we get here for you, Aries. We'll make sure everything's in view and then we'll get right into it. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Queen of Wands. So this is a really nice card to find as far as I'm concerned. The Queen of Wands can talk about somebody who is, this for me, if you distill the Queen of Wands down to a few words, it would be somebody who's extremely attractive, and not just in like the romantic sense of the word, but rather somebody who's good at attracting. They're attractive in the workplace because they can handle all the tasks and the priorities with an element of passion and an element of skill that other people cannot, right? And so the Queen of Wands always has a million things going on at one time. They have a side hustle here, a side hustle there, a main gig over there. You know, they're taking the kids to school, they're doing whatever they're doing, right? And for many people, that's an attractive quality, that's an attractive attribute to find in a person. And so the Queen of Wands never has a lack of opportunity available to them. And so for some of you, I do see that here. For you, I see that you have an extreme talent in something, Aries. And by the way, this could literally just be referring to you as a fire sign. Queen of Wands can be any fire sign. On another level, the Queen of Wands, in their detriment or the reverse or the shadow, can say that they're overwhelmed. Because like I said, they do keep all the plates in the air, but sometimes they have a tendency to take on too much. And I do feel that some of you are perhaps exhausted. You're almost at that point of no return in some area of your life. And the important message here is to not give up. And let me tell you why. We'll get into that right now. But right away in the middle, you have the Nine of Wands. So this, you can tell that this person here is down on one knee and they are exhausted, right? This is a card of, in some respects, frustration. Because they've gone through the Ace all the way through the Nine of Wands and they haven't completed the journey yet. However, they are at the last card before they complete the Wands suit, right? And so this card really tells you the worst thing you could do at this time is to give up. Okay, they are almost ready to cross the finish line. And I do get the sense that some of you here maybe have a lot of responsibilities on your plates. You have a lot of different tasks and things to finish up here. And you know, this reading will come out while we're still in December, but it is for the first week of the new year. I do feel like you have a busy time ahead, and it's important that you do not lose your sort of groundedness. It's important that you do not lose yourself here in this week, and most importantly, do not give up in this week, okay? And so keep that in mind. Now, in the past, you have the King of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So this King of Cups here is somebody who really kind of opens up heart space for people, okay? This is somebody who leads from an emotional perspective. They lead from the heart. And, you know, some of you have been thinking about that recently. Others of you maybe have found a nice partner here. King of Cups can be somebody who's a nice partner. It does not matter what gender they are. It's just masculine and feminine energies. And the thing is, the Two of Cups for me is like my favorite romance card in the tarot. It's like the perfect person, the perfect union. It's two souls here linking up together in this lifetime after having known each other in a previous lifetime. And the thing is, this King of Cups person is sitting in water. They're ready and willing to weather any storm, right? And again, they are somebody who has a high sort of emotional quotient, a high EQ, and they're very smart with emotions, right? Because there are 26 forms of intelligence, and for this person, it's all about the emotional space and the emotional intelligence for them. And so you may have found somebody with those types of attributes. You may also be taking on those types of attributes here in your life currently. Another thing that could just be going on here is you found a nice partnership in business as well. The Two of Cups can indicate partnerships. You may work for somebody who's, just a great person to work for. You may be a leader, right? Here, Aries, you may be somebody who leads from the heart as well. But really, I feel like for some of you, it looks like maybe you've met like a really solid quality type of partner. Now, the thing about the King of Cups, it's interesting. They have a tendency to, lazy is not the word. It is not necessarily be assertive, right? Like the King of Cups has a challenge of going after what they want. And in love, that's definitely the case where they may have a lot of feelings for someone, but they don't really show it because they're just not aggressive, right? Or assertive, I should say, rather. They're more of a passive person. But yeah, at any rate, let's see what else we have going on here. We also have this Page of Pentacles, which is some sort of offer in your life. This could also represent just good news generally coming in. But it is in the material situation, so it can indicate jobs. It can indicate less about jobs, more about like money situations, move situations, anything like that. But it could also just say that your prospects are good right now generally. I actually do feel like your prospects are good with the Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Like I do feel like, yeah. So actually, let me just keep going forward here. In the middle, in the current situation, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Empress. So this is really forming a nice energy here. The Eight of Pentacles is somebody who's an extreme talent in their life. Okay, this person's a channel of creation. Okay, they're wrapping up their latest creation. There are other ones here hanging up on the ceiling above them, and they have a lot to bring to the table, right? They can. And so again, this is what I was saying with this Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles energy. It's a really nice. You have a gift for whatever it is that you do, whether you're an artisan, a singer, dancer, writer, author, speaker, designer, whatever it is that you might do. You don't have to be in one of those areas, but if you are in one of those areas, whatever area you're in, you bring like a special craft to that area. You bring like a special talent to that area. And the Eight of Pentacles can also represent like good movement forward in your career, just generally. It does indicate hard work though, lots of work with the Eight of Pentacles because it's work you want to be doing. I do see some of you are overwhelmed, okay, with the amount of work here. You also have the Empress, which is not only the mother archetype, but it's also like the most abundant card in the tarot because it's fertility. And it's also Venus energy, right? It's the card associated with the planet Venus, which is the planet of luxury and wealth. And so yeah, for many of you here, there's definitely an abundance of something. I think it's abundance of prospects, opportunities. If you're in between jobs, that won't be very long for you. I don't see that being very long at all. And I feel like some of you may even just have a job and you're looking to branch out or something. And again, that wouldn't take very long either because you have a lot of gifts to bring to you have a lot to bring to the table. In the future, you have the King of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. So you do have these stress cards here with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Definitely some stress. Now remember, there is eustress in addition to normal stress. Eustress is good stress, which is, you caring about something and just having a lot on your plate because you care about it and you're trying to advance yourself. But there's also stress that taxes you in negative ways, which you're all familiar with. And, this Nine of Swords, it may mean that something's keeping you up late at night right now. Could be a conflict here brewing in the future with the Five of Wands. You can see the people here sparring, but I'll want to see what card clarifies that. Because it's really the only sign of a conflict I see, and one card never really makes a reading. You have like good energy here with partnerships and people. You also have this king, so we have two kings here in the corners, which is interesting. King of Pentacles is somebody who achieves a high status. It could mean that some of you care very deeply about moving up the ranks in your whatever it is that you do for your career or something like that. You're looking to climb the ladder. Let's see what else we get. Let's start to clarify. Now, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, maybe share this video with a friend. Also, check out my website, and I appreciate you being here. But check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. All right, Aries, let's see what we get. So you have two powerful cards here for me. There are a few of these cards in this Oracle deck that are extremely powerful in my experience. These are two of them. Lady Venus, downloads and understandings. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven in the astral realm. You also have your third eye, Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. So this is a major combination of like intuitive knowledge, psychic information, dreams, messages and patterns coming in through dreams, through conversations you have with others. Some people like license plates. Some people see things on license plates or cars. Some people hear things through songs or get messages through lyrics. This is what you're getting here. You're getting information. I think some of you are getting dream information as well. And you have Joan of Arc, voice of truth, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release fear, persecution, and speak your truth. Okay, some of you, the conflict here that's brewing, I feel like may be around you wanting to get your worth or something like that in your career or in your job. I don't necessarily feel like it's with a partner, like a romantic partner. I feel like that situation has good energy, okay? Let's see what we have here. Okay, so this card wanted to fly out. You have remain positive, so like that energy. Then you have compromise. Okay, got to give and take here. And then you have choose a new direction with recovery. Okay, some of you are looking to branch out here. It may be that right now it's just like, first of all, I do feel like you have good prospects, especially now that choose a new direction is coming in. Because to me, it's like that's energy of something happening for you in the future. In terms of your prospects, what you want to be doing with your career, all of those sorts of things. But I also feel like, where you are now, it just may mean that opportunities are dry. But again, prospects elsewhere are good. So I hope that makes sense. Let's see what else we get. Let's pull some additional messages here. Okay, so you have Temperance. You have the Queen of Pentacles. And now the King of Cups again. Okay, so there is something between you and this King of Cups energy. Again, they could be any gender. It's just a masculine energy. But there is something here going on where whatever the person that you're thinking about or dealing with here has qualities of like calm, cool, and collected, like a calm posture, a composure. Like they remain sort of emotionally available as well, which is a really nice quality to find. And, this could be, by the way, you interviewing and just like finding somebody that you're going to be working with that has these sorts of things. But on the other level, some of you may be talking with somebody, like thinking about like dating or talking with somebody that has these qualities. You also have this Queen of Pentacles, which is interesting because that's falling on the Two of Cups. We also have counterpart here, King and Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, though, is somebody who's like extremely practical and dependable. They are also resourceful, similar to the Empress. Not as resourceful as the Empress, but similar. And, they very smart with their money. Money is very important to them, but not in a materialistic way, but more about in a security way. So you also have this Temperance card, which is a card of healing, alchemy, and situations turning around. Very nice energy. It's Sagittarius energy. So let's see what else we get here. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles is all about reciprocity. It's the idea that the act of giving is just as important as receiving. And I always like to say it can be a great sign that some of you are getting new money being made available. I don't there's something about this current situation where prospects are dry. Like let's say you're working at a place right now. It's almost like the well is dry is kind of what I'm feeling. But there's something else as well here where that is not the case, where there's more money available elsewhere that's the energy I'm getting. And, with the Empress and the Six of Pentacles, man, some of you here are in for a payday. That is for sure. I just don't know if it's going to be at the current place, but there's some sort of money being brought back because the Empress is major abundance. You also here have the Nine of Pentacles. So we have 999 energy because you have the Nine of Wands under, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. that's like, you're so close. The Nine of Pentacles, this person has everything they need. They have fruit and food that provides for them. They have money that keeps growing. They have their animals. They have their friends, their clothing. Everything that they could ever want and need is available to them. As well as the Seven of Swords, which is maybe, I wonder if you need to give yourself credit for the talent that you are. Okay, I don't see anybody deceiving you. What I see is you deceiving yourself, and like, maybe you should affirm at this time that you are indeed extremely talented. Okay, you do have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Wands again. Okay, so I do feel like this Queen of Wands is you. We had it on the bottom, now we have it coming in here again. And, you know, here with the Nine of Swords, I have been saying, like, you've been staying up late at night. You've been stressed. But it's because, like, I see you making moves. We also have a fourth 9, by the way. So we have 4 9s in this reading. You may want to take a look at those numbers. But, you know, I do see you just, like, it's like you have so much to give in this reading, which is also implied with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles indicate giving. And, you know, it's very important at this time that you just deal with anybody who's annoying you. Don't let that person keep you down at this time with this Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, as well as with the Three of Pentacles, which can indicate colleagues, people that you work with, your team environments, anything like that. Also represent, just again, another card of like somebody who's does quality work, which you have next to the Eight of Pentacles. So there's this element of talent and skill and abilities that you have that's keeping your prospects high, but there's also this element of like something in your current situation, in your current job just doesn't feel right. You have the King of Pentacles here as well, which is, you have that again. We had it up in this upper corner, and it could mean that, like, yeah, some of you are really looking to climb here, okay? You're looking to climb the career ladder in some ways. I see you being quite successful in that, Aries. So let's see here. You know, it may mean that you're on holiday as you watch this, because this is coming out before, and you maybe just come to some realizations as you take some time off for the holiday seasons, if you are in a fortunate position to do that. Poverty, main male, great fortune, wow, sudden wealth, message, and mature woman. Okay, here's the deal, Aries. You are potentially putting in your notice saying, I'm taking something else. This message could be a letter or an email or a message indicating that you're getting a new job. You have a new offer. Again, there's this energy of prospects here. And you now have this courtship card on the bottom, which means someone's trying really hard to either get you or hire you in this case, or get with you. But I feel like in this case, it's hire you. You have this sudden wealth with the great fortune. Can't beat that combination, right? I mean, the Great Fortune is the best card to get in this Kipper deck. For me, it always indicates, in most cases, it indicates like a major change, a major positive change in your financial situation, okay? Especially as you have this sudden wealth card. Yeah, it's like this poverty, and there's like this energy here where whatever it is that you're doing now, it's time to let that go. And I feel like some of you are stepping into a new level of maturity here as you take a new opportunity that probably is more in alignment with you, pays you more, things like that. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed that, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, share this video with a friend, and check out my website, zanintuitive.com, so you can sign up for my email list. I will see you in the next one.